Alright everyone, it's time. We have Operation ORPHIX Venom. We're gonna have a look first at the cutscene that you can access yet again. It actually plays right at the start as soon as you log in, but you can actually play it once again by just clicking the play button at the top right.
Back in the old war, ORPHIX sentients would hit us with pulses, shut down anything more sophisticated than the lump hammer. Well, the ORPHIX are back. Only this time, someone's taught them how to override your WarFrames. If they spread to cover the whole system, you're all shiny hat stands. The Orokin claimed necromechs weren't smart enough to face an enemy that could learn and retire them early, but my boneheads shrug off sentient pulses like the morning dew. So I reckon, between your frames and my old dusted-off war rigs, we might just have a hope in hell. Come see me on Deimos.
We're gonna go now and talk to Father from Deimos, so let's go. Here we are now on the surface of Deimos, and there's Father. Right now he's in his sort of cocoon, but Vilcor, as his actual name is, spoiler alert. Let's have a look at Operation ORPHIX Venom.
Message reached you, huh? Good. Listen, a necromech is not bright. They're not like sentients. They can't learn squat.
But they can learn to squat.
Sentients adapt to their attacks pretty quick. But hose a sentient down with that Tenno hoodoo beam of yours, and all that adaptive resistance just burns clean off. Might want to remember that.
So Allblade actually raised a concern that necromechs can't reset sentient adaptation. I think the entire point of this is to use your operator and your necromech at the same time, basically in tandem. So we'll just find out if that's true.
Going up against ORPHIX, you'll likely come away with your little hands full of PSYCHE cells. Now, I can use those. Probably the only person in the system who can. So, we can trade. I've been keeping some special stuff in reserve.
4.5k. So, assuming that the grind for PSYCHE cells is similar to the grind for Scar Spear points, this is going to be fine. I think this is going to be okay. It seems like a lot as a number, but it probably is in the long run.
Kalen, Mutaru,
we'll find out.
Patching ruptures on a rust bucket of a railjack off the Delta Proxima. I remember our first sight of a sentient Murex. Hey.
So we have some new necromech mods. Necromech Aviator. So that's basically Aviator for necromechs. Necromech Rage. So that's basically a scuffed rage for necromechs. We have Enemy Sense. Deflection, Augur, 240% of energy spin on shields is converted to. Oh, nice! Necromech Repair, restored 10% health of second over 3 seconds when health. Huh. And we have Necromech Rebuke. Electrifies enemies within 20 meters for 3 seconds, deals when shields are depleted. Interesting. I think Necromech Repair is quite handy, because outside of healing warframes, there's no real way of healing a necromech, but you can use healing warframes. So for example, Trinity can heal a necromech. I'm not sure if Oberon can heal a necromech, but I have noticed that Trinity works.
Who would have known?
Alright.
Who would have known?
No. Let's go.
Keep safe.
Alrighty, so without further ado, we're now going to go back to the Orbiter, and I believe that's basically where we start the next part of this particular event. Let's go. We're back in the Orbiter. Let's go. So, there's going to be a few versions of ORPHIX Venom. So you have ORPHIX Venom Regular, you have ORPHIX Venom Advanced, where you get an Iatan sculpture. Ooh. And then you have ORPHIX Venom Endurance, where you also get a Mosselin skin. Fun. Let's do the first one. So, I'm actually going to try and solo it. So your Warframe is basically scuffed, but your Necromech isn't.
Sentient control will increase with every ORPHIX. If it tops out,
let's see what we can do.
Get out. Until then, fill every golden moment with sweet slaughter.
So we can still... Okay, interesting. So we can still kill these guys, and they're only level 15, so that's easy mode.
Have time to be fussy. Go ahead, use it.
Alright, let's go.
There's our problem. An ORPHIX. Soon it'll spread the pulse field wider.
So there we go, folks. We can use a necromech in regular missions now. I wonder if this is the same with all missions. I'll find out later. Not just event missions. Now, they do seem to be too tall for a door, but you can fit through it anyway, so I guess that's fine.
You got him vulnerable. Dish out some punishment.
So at level 15, this is not going to be a problem.
Every resonator pushes the pulse field out wider. And we do not want that.
We want to kill the resonators. Okay, I think bringing a mower is a bad idea. So yeah, you can definitely use your operator. So that's not going to be a problem. Sentient adaptation resistances are not going to be a problem because your operator still exists. And no matter what amp things you use, no matter what amp, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. It's hard to play and talk at the same time, but no matter what amp arcanes or... Actually, they're called arcanes, aren't they? But no matter what amp arcanes you use to change the damage, because there are some amp arcanes that actually modify the actual damage type of your amp, there will always be at least a tiny bit of damage that is void damage, and just the existence of that void damage will in fact reset those sentient adaptations. So for example, here we have a symbolist. We have a bunch of sentient adaptation stuff happening. I can just jump to my operator. That's it. You may have noticed for a split second, those adaptations did reset. So just keep in mind, that is always an option. It doesn't matter if you can't use Zarda's Whisper on your necromech, for example. Keep in mind that your kiddo is always an option. Okay. Alright, let's find the next one. I wonder what Gilio is with your WarFrame. Oh, you just can't even transfer into your WarFrame. Normally by pressing 1 I would transfer into my WarFrame, but that's not going to be an option. Okay, so the ORPHIXes do in fact have a sort of health gate type thing going on. So that's why I tried to use my Necromech's Exalted weapon. I don't quite remember the names off the top of my head. That would normally overkill it just by the sheer amount of damage that the Necromech weapon does. But as you see there, it did actually go into its invulnerability phase, so clearly there's a health gate of some sort now. Destroy this ORPHIX. So it looks like you're actually doing a race against the clock. And if you're having a hard time just like trying to get to your Necromech, you can just summon it again. It looks like it's one round and then...
They felt that back in town.
Basically the way it works is... Oh, there's my WarFrame. Oh no, you can't summon your WarFrame. Oh, because my... Oh, right, because the ORPHIX is gone. So when the ORPHIX is gone, you can then use your... Ah, there we go. Once your ORPHIX... If the ORPHIX is still there, then you have to use your Necromech. That's the way. Wait, I thought I've destroyed that ORPHIX. It's back with a vengeance. Interesting. Alright. For anyone who's asking what Necromech build I'm using, I'm actually using a Zero Former Necromech build. It's a very straightforward Necromech build, just using mods that I've gotten as commons, just randomly, and then also mods that I just bought from Lloyd, I believe. So there we go.
Buy yourself some time. Nice. Look who found a new shine. Damn fine work. Walk off anytime you're ready.
Walk off anytime. Okay. For the sake of this video, and because this is only just the first round, which doesn't really mean a whole lot, I think. Like normally if you want to keep going, you probably want to do the endurance one. We'll just call it on this video, so I will
ORPHIX just hit.
just start going for the exit. I think it's really cool that I can finally use necromechs in normal missions. Definitely opens up for some different gameplay, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, that's pretty much the first one, and out of that we got 35 phasic cells. Obviously, if you look at it just as is, you're gonna think, oh crap, only 35 phasic cells for one mission. Damn, then the grind is gonna be absolutely hilariously big, right? Not necessarily. The only way to judge the grind is to actually do the grind in endurance run first, just to see how well it is, and we'll just figure that out on stream. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. By the time this video comes out, some of you probably would have already done the endurance run, and you will probably already know what the grind is for the endurance run. So, you know, just keep in mind, like, timing based and all that stuff. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.